It is Thursday, May 26th, and wow, take a look at these highs. Today we saw 77 degrees in Sacramento, mid-80s Marysville and Stockton, but notice here you're seeing just one little area surrounded by all these 80s, and that is because of the Delta breeze cooling us off. We're getting those winds out of the west, southwest, as opposed to those northerly winds that we've been dealing with yesterday, and the temperature drop has been significant. Now, taking a look at the temperature drop, we've been seeing anything from about 15 to 30 degree temperature drop for the daytime highs today. And then looking at yesterday versus today, we saw record temps around 103 for downtown Sacramento and Stockton, 100 Modesto, 102 at Sac Executive Airport. Just compare that to today's highs, looking at those temperatures in the upper 70s and mid 80s. Huge drop here. Now, we are seeing Memorial Day weekend here, and of course, a lot of people heading out to the water, but where is the water, right? You're saying? This was last year, 2021, when boats were pulled from the water because there just wasn't any water left. We're drought conditions. And, we have been seeing some differences from just a year ago. I was at Folsom Lake here at Browns Ravine, and now there is some water. So that is some difference maker here for sure. When we're talking about atmospheric rivers pushing through, we got one, a massive one really, in October, starting our season off great. And then December, huge Sierra snowstorms. Now, Sacramento area in the Central Valley, Central Sierra was one of the only main places across California that got these significant atmospheric rivers to bring this to our area. When we talk about areas like Oroville and Shasta, they're one of the biggest reservoirs here, but they didn't get quite as much. The atmospheric river didn't target their area. They're only at 40% capacity and 55% capacity, so just not good news there. But this Memorial Day weekend, people are going to be enjoying a little bit different here. Of course, the water is still very cold, so if it's coming off the Sierra, it's cold and it's very early in the season, so not enough time to warm up. Make sure the kids are in their life jackets, and all of you, whether or not you have one or not on, just make sure you're safe. Stay on shore if you don't have a life jacket, and if you're an adult, watch your drinking. Of course, you'll get dehydrated out there, and maybe watch the caffeine intake as well for the kids. All right, upload your photos this Memorial Day weekend. Send them our way by uploading them on the ABC 10 app. Send them our way, or you can send them through email. All right, a cooling trend. This is going to continue into the weekend. We saw the cool down for your Thursday, and now we're looking at your Friday, maybe in the lower 80s with cooler temperatures for the weekend. Winds have been pretty significant today, 15 to 25 miles per hour. That'll continue into the weekend, but the Delta, the strongest winds and wind gusts, 30, 35 miles per hour. We could even see some spots around 40 mile per hour wind gusts. Now, the heat up comes next week. I know we're dealing with 70s and upper 70s. We'll see a 80-degree temperature for your Memorial Day in the 90s by Tuesday. The high pressure system that has been in place that's really heated us up for your Wednesday has shifted east. And that is now impacting areas around Arizona as well as around Nevada, and even looking here and our friends in Utah and in New Mexico. Red flag warnings and wind advisories in place. Now, the low pressure systems further north above the jet stream pattern, that's bringing in some precipitation for the Pacific Northwest and Canada. But just south of that is that associated cold front. It's been dragging in with it the strong winds, the cooler temperatures, but now also some cloud coverage. So we are going to see some mostly sunny skies, but otherwise we could get some periods of time where we get partly cloudy conditions to mostly cloudy skies. Now, precipitation is also coming along with it. Doesn't necessarily mean everyone's going to see some rain, but we do have some spots that could see some rain. We're talking foothill spots and potentially even high Sierra spots as we move from Saturday, Sunday, and even into Monday. Looking at mostly sunny skies to partly sunny skies as we get into Saturday, you're seeing a few clouds rolling in early morning hours. Most of the rain stays to the north, and then we could see a little bit by overnight hours Saturday into Sunday and maybe Sunday night into Monday. Otherwise, Monday afternoon, evening, we are looking at mostly sunny conditions for everyone across the state. And then also taking a look at those temperatures rising into the 80s. Now, as we continue on, we may get a few stray clouds here and there through the week. Otherwise, Thursday, we could see mostly cloudy conditions, but temperatures are still on the rise as we'll see those temps in the 90s. Now, mostly cloudy skies push in, but that's also because we're starting to see strong winds pushing them. That's 15 to 20 mile per hour winds Friday. Saturday, even higher, 20 mile per hour winds. Could see 25 mile per hour winds through Fairfield. Sunday, we slow down a little bit. We'll get breezy here, about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Now, I want to show you the heat index here and how hot we can get. Yellow shades are typically like we're warm in those 70s or so. Usually 60s are the greener temps. But as we start moving along from your Sunday to Monday, we start to see that Tuesday we get a little orange spots here. And these are the 80s turning 90s as we start to warm up Monday to Tuesday. So you can see the temperature differences and where exactly it'll be affecting. So from Sacramento, East Sacramento areas toward the foothills, we'll get much warmer. Looking at those temperatures for the lower foothills into your Friday, we're going to see some low 80s Sonora and Jackson, 85 in Ione, 67 in Truckee. The high Sierra here dealing with those temperatures in the 60s Friday to 50s through the weekend. If you are headed toward the Bay Area, we'll see those temps in those mid to upper 60s and low 70s, 80 in Fairfield. The San Joaquin Valley spots in the mid 80s as well as Sacramento. We're looking at mid to low 80s out there, and then that 10-day forecast, well, we'll see those temps in the upper 70s Saturday, Sunday, low 80s Memorial Day, approaching 90s on Tuesday with mid to low 90s through Thursday.